Hello, and thank you for volunteering at a WMGA tournament. The WMGA is well known for conducting excellent competitions. We try to pay attention to details, be as prepared as possible, and run a well-organized event. But we cannot do it alone, so thank you for volunteering. Whether you're a pace of play monitor, a marker, a spotter, a rules official, or even a greeter, we cannot do it without you. So thank you for your time. We've created this short tutorial to give you information and insight into the roles and responsibility of a tournament volunteer. We hope you find this information useful, and again, thank you for volunteering and your support of the WMGA.
To sign up as a volunteer, visit WMGA.com. Click Tournaments at the top of the page. Scroll down to select Tournament Volunteer Sign Up. You will see a description for each volunteer role. Below is the name, site, and date for each opportunity, followed by an individual link to register. Each role is shown here. You may sign up as pace of play, rules official, or marker for this specific event. The time needed is shown, and on the right a number will indicate how many volunteers are needed or show if the place is full. Click on your preference and it will bring you to a page where you fill out your name, email, and phone number. Cell phones are preferred because this is the number we will text you on if an event is delayed for bad weather or canceled. Click Agree and Sign Up when finished. Click Back to Sign Up sheet to see your name next to the position you just registered for, or visit the email you provided for a confirmation email. If you need to cancel or change your time, our tournament manager's contact email is in the body of the confirmation email.
Prior to the tournament, you'll receive an email from the tournament manager containing relevant documents for your review, including committee assignments, the notice to players, and the pace of play policy. There also may be additional information regarding the club, COVID-19 procedures, and hydration awareness. The committee assignments confirms your role and the time you need to be in position, suggests the volunteer uniform so players can easily identify you, and provides relevant contact information for the staff in charge. The notice to players highlights specific local rules for the competition, while the pace of play outlines the WMGA's pace of play procedures. Please take the time to review and familiarize yourself with these documents prior to the tournament. On the day of the tournament, please arrive at the course at your designated time and meet with the WMGA staff in charge. They will provide you with any necessary supplies, which may include a radio for communication and any last-minute information and instructions. We appreciate your time and thank you for volunteering.
The radio is turned on by the leftmost dial. When you turn it, you will hear an audible click when it is on. You'll also see the words WMGA in the radio display. Turn this dial to set your desired volume level. The middle dial is the channel selection. Typically, the WMGA uses channel 1, but check with the WMGA staff to confirm. You will see the title, Channel 1, in the radio display during normal operation. To talk, depress the button on the left while talking into the radio. And please return your radio at the end of the day to the WMGA staff.
First of all, I want to thank you for volunteering. And secondly, as a greeter, you'll be sharing your local knowledge, telling the participants where the restrooms are, where the pro shop is, where the driving range is, and if there are any additional questions, you will just direct them to the WMGA staff.
In stroke play, the person responsible for recording a score on a scorecard and then certifying that score is called a marker. At WMGA events, markers may play with a group provided that they don't slow them down. We encourage markers to pick up and go to the next hole if pace of play is slow.
When you arrive at the tournament, you will be given the scorecard for the player or group you are assigned to. You may also be given some flags to help spot your players' golf ball locations. You may ride or walk with your group, and if you are playing, be mindful of your group's pace of play. It is suggested to verify the score of the players you are marking for after every hole.
Your role as a spotter is to monitor shots that are heading into problematic landing areas.
When you arrive at the tournament, you'll be given some blue flags and instructed what hole or problematic area you're assigned to. Once there, you will watch balls and put the flag where the ball lands. If you accidentally move the ball during a search, there's no penalty, but the ball must be replaced.
As a rules official, you will be given a radio for communication, the tee sheet, notice to players, and pace of play chart. You will either be sent to a specific hole or a location that might be problematic, or you will follow a particular group, especially if there are pace of play issues. You will be informed when a pace of play monitor issues a yellow or red card. Additionally, you will be told if there are any ruling situations that arrive that you might need to address.
As a pace of play monitor, your role is to confirm that players play at a prompt pace throughout the round.
When you arrive at the tournament, you'll receive a clock, a radio, and pace of play worksheet charts for the hole that you're monitoring. Typically at the WMGA, we monitor 4 holes on the greens of hole 4, 9, 13, and 18. You may also receive a stopwatch and a map of the course. Additionally, you will receive 3 color-coded laminated charts in green, yellow, and red. If players are playing on pace and they are in position, they will receive a green card. Players will be given a yellow card if they are out of position, and it serves a warning to them for their round. The players will be shown a red card if they are out of position and they have already received a yellow card. The checkpoint times on your hole worksheet corresponds to the times on the player scorecards. Record the hour and minute that the group finishes the hole, which means when the last person of the group holes out. If they are within the maximum allotted time to complete the hole, or within 14 minutes behind the group in front of them, then the group is on pace and show them the green card. If the group is behind the maximum allotted time to finish the hole and more than 14 minutes after the group ahead of them, they are off pace of play and are now out of position. If this is the first time the group has been out of position during the round, you will show them the yellow card. Also, please report that yellow card has been given to this group to the other volunteers over the radio. If this group, by the time they get to the next checkpoint hole, is still out of position, then that pace of play monitor shows them a red card and again reports that that group received a red card to the other volunteers over the radio.
The checkpoint worksheet is used to calculate the pace of play. When you receive the worksheet for the hole you're monitoring, there will already be pre-printed expected finish times listed for each of the groups. This time is pre-calculated based on the format and the time expected to complete a round. These times are also reflected on the scorecard for each of the players as well. Only if there is a delay in play does the expected time change. For example, if there's a 20-minute rain delay, you would put 20 minutes in the adjusted column, and then the new adjusted finish time would reflect that new additional time delay. And as you can see here, we added 20 additional minutes to each of the expected finish time. To start the pace of play calculation, enter the group's actual finish time to complete the hole. Remember, the hole is considered complete when the ball of the last player in the group holes out. Now add 14 minutes to that actual time and write it down on the row below on the diagonal left. This gives you the allowed time between groups of 14 minutes. Now you calculate the numbers to determine if the group is on pace or out of position. The first number is the actual finish time minus the expected finish time, or adjusted expected finish time. And the second calculation is the actual finish time minus the previous group's finish time plus 14 minutes. As you can see, the group ended at 12:01, which is 11 minutes ahead of the expected hole completion time. But they are 3 minutes beyond the 14 minutes allowed to be behind the previous group. Therefore, since they are ahead of pace for at least one of the calculations, they are considered on pace and would be given a green card. The group ending at 12:38 is 6 minutes beyond their expected completion time, and they are 4 minutes beyond the 14 minutes allowed between the previous group. Therefore, this group is considered out of position, and the players will be shown a yellow card, and it will serve as a warning for this round. This group now must get back on pace of play by the next checkpoint hole. Else, if they are still out of position, they will be issued a red card and assessed a possible penalty. You can also use the stopwatch to confirm that the group finishes within 14 minutes behind the previous group. Remember, the clock starts when the last person holes out, and technically, the next group has 14 minutes and 59 seconds to complete the hole to remain in position.
If there's any questions or concerns, you can request assistance from a rules official or a WMGA staff member.
Thank you again for volunteering and your support of the WMGA.